My friends, today I'm sitting here in my small, familiar room with a hot cup of coffee by my side, and I want to share something that's been on my heart during many late nights of reflection. Have you ever sat alone, staring out the window, asking yourself, why have I worked so hard, sacrificed so much, yet my life still doesn't look the way I hoped? Why am I not truly free, not fully successful, not deeply happy? I've felt that too. In those moments, it's like being lost in the forest running hard but never finding the way out. Then one day, I came across a quote from Jim Rohn, a mentor I deeply admire. He said, "Discipline is the most expensive thing you will ever have to buy." At first, it sounded strange. Not gold, not cars, not houses, but discipline? The more I thought about it, the more it made sense. And today, I want to share this truth with you as if we were sitting face to face, heart to heart, because if you understand this, your life will change. Think of life as a giant marketplace. In it, you can buy anything: health, wealth, happiness. But every single one of those things accepts only one form of currency: discipline. Jim Rohn also said, we must all suffer from one of two pains: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Discipline hurts now like sore muscles after your first workout, but it pays off for life. Regret feels easy now, like staying in bed a little longer, but it weighs heavy on your heart forever. Science backs this up. Remember the famous marshmallow experiment by Walter Mischel? Kids who resisted eating one marshmallow and waited 15 minutes for two grew up to have higher test scores, better health, and fewer legal problems. Those who lack self-control, they struggle much more in life. Discipline isn't a theory, it's a proven key to success. I knew a friend who came from nothing, just an average guy working a 9 to 5, dreaming of financial freedom. At first, he thought he needed luck or a big break, but then he decided to buy discipline. Instead of sleeping in, he woke up at 5 a.m. to read books like Think and Grow Rich and Atomic Habits. Instead of wasting hours scrolling TikTok, he studied investing basics. At first, he told me it was exhausting. He wanted to quit, but he remembered the pain of regret and pushed through. 2 years later, he had savings, investments, and eventually left his job to freelance. Today, he's freer, happier, not because of talent, but because of small, disciplined choices every single day. Discipline is costly because you pay upfront. You give up comfort. You let go of instant gratification. I've failed many times myself, like starting the gym, then giving up when it rained or when I was too busy. That's the trap. But I learned, once you stay consistent long enough, discipline becomes habit. And habits shape destiny. Research from Duke University followed 1,000 children in New Zealand for 40 years. The ones with higher self-control as kids grew up healthier, wealthier, and more successful regardless of IQ or background. Discipline became their invisible insurance policy. Many people think discipline is a prison. In reality, it's freedom. Without discipline, you're a slave to bad habits: overeating, overspending, procrastinating. With discipline, you take back control. You save money, you improve your health, you live on your own terms. I know a single mom who was overwhelmed raising her kids, but she carved out one disciplined hour each night to study online courses. She turned down empty parties, focused on her growth. Today, she has a strong career, confidence, and most importantly, she teaches her kids that discipline is keeping promises to yourself. That's what discipline gives you: freedom and self-respect. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, you send your brain one powerful message: I can trust myself. That builds self-confidence. That builds identity. That's how ordinary people become extraordinary. A trainer once told me, my clients don't just change their bodies, they change the way they see themselves. Once they keep discipline at the gym, they start believing they can do anything. Science agrees. A study from Northwestern University found that consistent exercise boosts dopamine, your brain's feel-good chemical, making discipline not just rewarding, but joyful. So my friend, let me ask you, if you start buying discipline today, what seed will you plant in the garden of your life? Will it be 30 minutes of reading, a morning run, writing down your goals every night? Jim Rohn said, success is just a few simple disciplines practiced every day. And those small acts, repeated daily, will carry you further than you ever dreamed. It's never too late. Whether you're 20 or 50, you can change your direction today. You can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your course in a moment. So here's my challenge to you. Leave a comment below. I choose discipline. My send, my ser, why, my, my, and my, 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 my. Share this video with someone who needs encouragement, your friend, your coworker, or maybe the future version of yourself. And subscribe so we can walk this journey together step by step, building lives worth living. Because discipline isn't just the most expensive thing you'll ever buy, it's the wisest investment you'll ever make. So, my friend, what choice will you make tonight? Will you pay the price of discipline or the price of regret? Remember, discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is love for your future self. And one day, if you start today, you'll wake up, look in the mirror, and smile with pride. I kept my promise to myself. I didn't quit. And that was the best decision of my life. Now it's your turn. What seed of discipline will you plant today?